Okay, welcome back in. Time for the breakdown. So I'm sure you've all have heard by now that The Late Show with Stephen Colbert on CBS is coming to an end next year in May. And according to Colbert and everyone else who hates President Trump, it, of course, is President Trump's fault this is happening. They're all saying now that the president strong-armed Paramount, CBS's parent company, into doing this, that Paramount bent the knee to President Trump because Paramount is trying to close a merger with Skydance Productions that requires the approval from the Trump administration. And the left's theory is because Stephen Colbert typically made President Trump the butt of his jokes. President Trump then forced Paramount to cancel The Late Show or else he wouldn't approve the merger. That's the theory. Okay, so let's cue up the late night talk show temper tantrums.
On Friday, Donald Trump posted, "I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings."
How dare you, sir? Would an untalented man be able to compose the following satirical witticism? Go f yourself.
Okay. Jon Stewart of The Daily Show on Comedy Central also got in on saying that exact same thing.
I've got but one
Just
thing
turn
to
it.
say.
Turn it.
Just one little phrase. You tell him, go f yourself.
Jeez, oh whiz. You can clearly see Trump derangement syndrome on full display right there. Mind you, Comedy Central's parent company is also Paramount. Jon Stewart also had something to say to his own bosses.
The fact that CBS didn't try to save their #1 rated network late night franchise that's been on the air for over 3 decades is part of what's making everybody wonder, was this purely financial? Or maybe the path of least resistance for your $8 billion merger? Was killing a show that you know rankled a fragile and vengeful president so insecure?
You know, I always thought it was odd when these hosts talk trash about their management, the people who employ them and pay them on their TV shows. Kind of seems self-righteous to me. Anyways, to the main reason for canceling The Late Show, it doesn't make any money.
Over the weekend, somebody at CBS followed up their gracious press release with a gracious anonymous leak saying they pulled the plug on our show because of losses pegged between $40 million and $50 million a year.
I mean, isn't that all we need to know? How do you go on TV and complain about being canceled when you don't just not make any money, you lose money in a lot of it, and then on top of it, blame someone else for why you're being canceled? In this case, you're blaming the President of the United States. Yes, The Late Show is the #1 rated late night show, okay? But you are being subsidized by your parent company to operate. I personally would be embarrassed to admit publicly the product I sell is in the negative of millions of dollars per year and then blame someone else for why I'm losing my job. I would do some self-reflection. But that's on par for Democrats, I think, as a whole. This is kind of a metaphor. I mean, take the leading candidate for mayor of New York City, Zohran Mamdani. He wants taxpayers to subsidize grocery stores for everyone and subsidize housing for everyone by seizing private property. The whole thing is crazy.